Brooklyn Center is ready to celebrate its 37th annual Earle Brown Days festival. It kicks off on Thursday. If you've spent any time in Brooklyn Center, there is one name you've probably come across more than once, and that name is Earle Brown. Neil Persley set out to learn a little bit more about the namesake of the city's upcoming festival and what made Earle Brown so special.
You see his name around everywhere. Earle Brown Farm Apartments, Earle Brown Tower, Earle Brown Elementary School, Earle Brown Drive. He even has his own conference and events center. But who was Earle Brown and why was he so important to Brooklyn Center?
I think there isn't one without the other. So I think the Earle Brown Heritage Center, the Earle Brown Farm is pretty much where Brooklyn Center started.
The farm started with Earle Brown's maternal grandfather, Captain John Martin, who did quite well in flour milling, lumber, and the railroads. His daughter Jean married Cyrus Brown in 1873, and their only son, Earle, came along in 1879. Earle's father was largely out of the picture in young Earle's life, and Earle worked on his grandfather's farm on weekends and vacation times. Earle's mother died in 1901, the same year in which his grandfather sold him the farm with the admonition to never sell the farm, boy. Brown didn't sell the farm, and in fact, he grew it to about 750 acres.
When you came to work for Earle Brown, you knew you were going to be taken care of. He would feed you, he would actually house you. Most of his key people all lived on site here.
Brown was a gentleman farmer and was known for his integrity. In 1911, the village of Brooklyn Center was formed at a meeting held at the Brown farm. On the farm, Earle loved his horses and dogs.
He had a passion for Morgan and Belgian horses. Raised them, showed them, and then also Great Danes, multiple dogs. He did love his dogs, and I think his wife Gwen loved the dogs.
Brown was elected to Hennepin County Sheriff twice and ran unsuccessfully for governor once. In 1929, Brown was tapped to form the Minnesota Highway Patrol by the state legislature and served as its first chief for the next 5 years. Brown grew old on the farm and bequeathed it to the University of Minnesota in 1949. Brown died in 1963 at the age of 83, but left a state and a city indebted to his integrity and hard work.
If you're going to celebrate the City of Brooklyn Center, it wouldn't be here without Earle Brown.
Now that we know a little more about Brooklyn Center's favorite son, let's move on to what's going on in this year's festival. It all starts with the Earle Brown Days Parade, which kicks off Thursday night at 6:30. It's always a neighborhood favorite. CCX will be there along with many of your friends and local businesses, so you might want to stake out your spot early.
Greetings, everyone. It is the 2018 Earle Brown Days Parade.
So the Lions took it over in 1987, and we've been supporting it monetarily, and yeah, it's our people that run the parade.
The Brooklyn Center Lions Club is strong, and Lion Arvid Sorensen was last year's Grand Marshal and has been helping out with the Earle Brown Days Parade a quarter of a century.
One of the reasons I think we've been very successful in Brooklyn Center is the fact the prizes for the units, you know, the best, I suppose it's the best group.
Speaking of another Brooklyn Center business, we've got Curves, Stronger Together.
Yep, Curves is owned by local resident Jill Dalton.
We wear t-shirts that say Curve Strong, and we carry all kinds of posters and stuff too. It's really fun.
This will be Curves' 14th year, showing off their strength in the community.
It's a way for us all to get together. It's the one time in the year that, you know, we really have that we can celebrate our city.
The parade is an Earle Brown Days tradition and is looked forward to with anticipation. It's a visible demonstration of the united community of Brooklyn Center.
Of course, the parade is just the beginning of this weekend's fun. All events are scattered around Brooklyn Center. There are activities planned for kids, some just for adults, and some for the entire family. Still on the Earle Brown beat, Neil Persley spoke with city officials to see what's on tap.
Centerbrook Golf Course is indeed one of the most beautiful spots in Brooklyn Center, and there could not be a better place to kick off day 2 of the Earle Brown Days Festival.
So this is our second annual Red, White, and Brew in collaboration with the city, Centerbrook Golf Course, and BC Liquors. We'll be bringing out a number of items to taste from BC Liquors. beers, wines, even a couple of spirits.
Red, White, and Brew is a 21 and over event, and there will also be food, music, an escape room, and
for the first time this year, our duck drop, sponsored by Grey Duck Vodka. So we'll have a bunch of ducks. Each member will get one duck. We'll go right here to Shingle Creek, drop it in one end. The winning duck will win prizes. We're going to do 3 different duck drops that night.
on Saturday evening, the party turns to beautiful Centennial Park for the Family Festival.
Which includes the community market. The city vehicles will be there for kids to run, jump, and climb through.
And for entertainment, the evening kicks off with the Brooklyn Big Band, followed by
If you know what happiness is to you.
The Bella Diva Show Band, we had them first last year and the community loved them, so we brought them back again for a second year.
What more could you ask for?
And then we will also end the night with fireworks.
There you have it, my friend. What better way to get your summer started and share a little community time, too, at the 2019 Earle Brown Days Festival in Brooklyn Center.
That should get you primed and ready to go enjoy Earle Brown Days, June 20th through the 22nd. You can find out more information on all of these events, their times and locations on the City of Brooklyn Center website. On the website, you'll find more information on several items we didn't have time to cover here, like the Golf Festival happening Friday at Centerbrook Golf Course before the Red, White, and Brew, and the Run, Jump, or Fly 5K on Saturday morning out at West Palmer Lake Park. Have fun, everyone.